It started almost a half-century ago with a tournament on Manitoulin Island featuring 17 teams and 200 players. The Little Native Hockey League, also known as the Little NHL, has since spread across the province. Claude Sharma is our Northeast Ontario Hub editor, and he joins us now from our studio at Laurentian University in Sudbury for more. Welcome to the show, Claude.
Thanks, Jan.
Now, I know you love to cover sports. Tell me what drew you to this story in particular.
Well, Jan, I think it has to be the uniqueness of this. I mean, when I moved up here to Northern Ontario and North Bay about 11 years ago, it's something I never really heard of. But as the years went on, this is a tournament that was getting more and more popular, reaching historic heights, more teams joining up, more young players playing in it, especially the girls. So this is something that caught my attention as I started getting more comfortable with Northern Ontario. We started seeing a lot more coverage of it, not just in Northern Ontario, but all over the province. So I think it's the uniqueness, the fact that this is just for Ontario First Nation communities. There are many pieces that make this interesting.
Now, you had a chance to speak to one of the founding fathers of the Little NHL. This was the 48th year. Tell me, how did it get started?
Yeah, so I spoke to former Whitefish River First Nation Chief James McGregor, Jim McGregor, 80 years old, and he is only one of the 5 founding fathers remaining. So he said probably the biggest reason why is that they needed a tournament strictly for their boys or First Nation players because they were dealing with racism, with prejudice in tournaments they'd play outside of their communities. So that's a big reason why it started. And to think, back in 1971, 17 teams, and now today, in Mississauga, a place that can hold now more than 225 teams, played on 14 or 15 pads, 550 games. You can see how much it has exploded over the years. And this is something he didn't really expect at all, but he's happy it's gotten to this point.
Now let's talk in terms of the players in this league. They're from ages 4 to about 18, and some NHLers have kind of grown through, have played in this league and have gone on to do some things. Tell me about that.
Yeah, and just to name a few, and many that I've watched growing up, I think of Jonathan Chichu. He was the Rocket Richard Trophy winner in the NHL, scoring the most goals in one season when he played for the San Jose Sharks. I think of Cody McCormick. I think of Chris Simon, Jason Simon, and of course, one of the most famous families, the Nolan family from Garden River First Nation. And you know what? Expect that list to grow. I mean, we're seeing so many more players in this tournament, so it's going to see a nice addition to the NHL alumni.
Now, as of this past December, the Little NHL has a new female president running the show. You had a chance to talk to her. There's a Q&A that will be up on our website. Tell me, what did you find most interesting about her?
Many things. I think Marian Jacko, who took over this role late last year, only the 2nd female president of the Little NHL, and that's impressive considering how long it's been going on for. Another thing, too, is her role. She's on Ontario's children's lawyer, so kind of representing children under 18 in various legal matters. So if you think about this is a lawyer with a family, 2 children who play in the tournament from Wikwemkong unceded territory. She's also a trainer. She's also a coach for her girls' teams. And she wanted to do this all for not only her kids, but the kids in general. She says these First Nation communities come to these tournaments year after year. And this is their Super Bowl. This is their Grey Cup. And the fact that she's doing this with the job she has, the children, her involvement in hockey, and being a volunteer and part of the executive for years, there are many things to like about Marian Jacko.
Now, in 2 years, they'll be celebrating the 50th anniversary of this tournament. You had mentioned how it's grown significantly since 1971. How big can this tournament get?
Well, the goal is to grow this every year, to get better every year. They're seeing so much growth, but at the same time, too, maybe not too much. I wasn't told if there's a number at all that they're going to cap this at. They're just going to kind of go with it and see what else comes from it. But yes, next year is the 49th. This following year, in 2021, the 50th, also in Mississauga, and they have big things planned for it. And it's going to be hosted by the Little NHL executive. Each year it's hosted by a different First Nation community, but kind of a more memorable one, kind of going back to its roots and being held by the Little NHL executive. And held in Mississauga again that year, and I know you were there, Jan,
Right.
following a team around. How was it? How was the experience for you?
You know, you mentioned off the top this being unique, and that's kind of what drew you to it. For me, what I found so astonishing about this league is a lot of these players have never played with their teammates before. This is the first time that they get on the ice, and they get to kind of, the first couple of minutes are rocky, but it's quite astonishing the type of friendships that you see being made on the ice and off the ice. So it was definitely a great experience to see it. So thank you, Claude. I appreciate you on this show. Always a pleasure to have you. That's Claude Sharma, our Northeastern Ontario Hub editor.
The Agenda with Steve Bacon is brought to you by the Chartered Professional Accountants of Ontario, helping businesses stay on the right side of change with strategic thinking, insightful decisions, and business leadership. Are you on the right side of change? Ask an Ontario CPA.